Hi, welcome. So today's tips, Pilates tips. What type of mat do you need to do Pilates? I've got an assortment of mats here behind me. Let me show you them. So this mat here is your typical sort of yoga mat. It's fairly thin, a couple of millimeters thick. It's long. It's what we call a sticky mat. Now this mat is great, as I say, for yoga, but it's not very thick. So when you're lying on it a lot or rolling in some of the Pilates moves, it's not that comfortable. So I would suggest a slightly thicker mat. Now, this is a really nice thick mat. So again, you can see here, it's quite squidgy, it's quite thick, about 10 to 15 mil thickness. That's a good one to have. It doesn't have to be megally long, because when you're lying on it, you only really need that part of your spine in contact with the floor. Head preferably, but you don't really need your feet on the mat. So even if you've got a small mat, it doesn't matter. But what matters is the quality, the thickness of it to be comfortable. However, you can go over the top and you can get some really thick mats and then you're very comfortable. However, they're not so good for some of the exercises. For example, when you're balancing on one leg, if you're standing on something that's thick and squidgy, your foot's going to sink in and then it's a little bit harder to balance on one leg. Also, when you're on your hands and knees, your wrists are going to sink in. And again, that's going to put a bit of a strain on your wrist. So you want something that's solid, but thick and not too squidgy. Hope that helps.